Well, good evening from the grow room. So, just wanted to give you a quick update for this week. Not a whole lot going on. Didn't do a lot down here. The normal planting, some harvesting, that sort of thing. But not a whole lot. But just thought I'd give you a quick peek around and show you what's going on. So, here we go. Well, on the microgreen side, a whole lot of not much. So that one's actually a harvested tray that needs to be taken out. Our concrete weight worked awesome. So I did really like that for the peas. We're not planting anything this week. We had 2 really big harvests of microgreens the last couple of weeks. So we've got a lot upstairs in the refrigerator. So we're not going to plant anything this week. I do have some soil there ready to go, but we're going to hold off for probably another week yet before we plant. So other than that, just got some trays and stuff that's ready to go. Seed starter, I did thin those out and replant after I moved down into the bottom left tote there. So we've got the bottom rack, the bottom shelf is full. The middle rack is all harvested now and shut down. So that will need to be cleaned up. That'll be this week's task to get that cleaned up because next week we'll have plants coming out of the seed starter into that middle shelf. So I got to get those cleaned up. Top rack or top shelf is looking beautiful. Red salad bowl leaf lettuce, kale in back. This is these ones here in front. This is that sunset. Look at that deep red leaves. Those are beautiful. And in the back, that's that Paris white. So we'll see how that is. So anyways, that's what's going on there. Microgreen shelf. So I've got those peas are the ones that we harvested, and now that's a second growth. Although I will say, I'm going to let Samantha try these, but I did pick a few of these and try them myself, and they just don't taste the same to me as first harvest. So I don't know if we're going to do that again, but hey, this is an experiment, you know, you got to try everything. So I'll let those grow a little bit more, but I'll let Samantha try them and see what she thinks. But these are a week old, so they need a little bit more time yet. Been finding everything's been running about 10 to 12 days right now. So you know, I don't know if that's partially the weather or what the deal is, but anyways, so these are a week old now, these peas. Those are the ones that we used the weighted, the cement tray on it, and they came out beautiful, I think. And then down here we've got broccoli, kale. Now I'm out of kale seed, so this is the last tray of kale. Until I get some more seed, and then radish. So, like I said, we've had a couple of big harvests of microgreens, and they're still up in the fridge. We're using out of them, and then we've got this one here coming. So, not planting anymore this week. We're gonna wait a bit here before we do anything else. Got a couple more trays down there I need to haul out and clean up. The other thing I did do was I did a little bit of a timer swap. So this timer here runs the light on the seed starter. That's one of the timers that does not have that daylight savings time function on it, and it's also only a 2-prong plug, so I had to put an adapter on it. But there's only one light running off of that. I took the timer from there and I added it over here on the microgreens shelf. Reason being is now I've got 3 timers here, and I do have lights to go on a 3rd shelf. I just haven't got them installed yet, but this way I could put those lights in and have 3 shelves in operation on the microgreens, and then that way we could have a dozen trays running in grow out. So that might be what we're going to do to get started, is do that. I would like to order 2 more of these timers to replace these, just there with a 3-prong, the grounding function on them, and then also that that daylight savings time. I really like those timers a lot better. These. Then the other thing is that there's plug-ins on both sides, so then I can move these cords to the other side and be more out of the way. So something to come as I get a little bit of money, I'll be able to do that. But for right now, this will work, and I can still run the microgreens. So the other thing that I tried tonight was a little experiment with watering the microgreens. So what I had been doing was using a watering can. So I'd been using this half-gallon watering can, pouring water from my gallon jugs into here, and then using this to water the microgreens. But I'd always have to pull the microgreens partially off the shelf in order to water the back. So I was trying to figure out how I could make it a little easier. So this is the spray wand for my pump sprayer, and of course this is the one that I had put the longer hose on. So actually what I did was I screwed the tip off, and then there was a little rubber insert to make it spray, and I took that out, and then I found that this would just be a hose. It would just pour, water would just basically pour out. Just like that. So with this and the wand, I could reach in to the back of the microgreens and just have the trigger on off, and I could water the whole tray of microgreens with this and have a lot more control. So I'm going to use this for right now, but this is only a 1-gallon sprayer. I want to keep this one for germination, but I'm thinking I did find on Amazon a 3-gallon sprayer. So I'm thinking about getting one of those and basically doing the same thing, taking the tip off and using it for watering the microgreens after they're under the light and they're growing during the growing stage. I would love to have a bottom-up watering system and have it automated, but money right now just doesn't allow. You know, I'm going to be spending, I kind of figured it out. It was about $200 just for the trays, and then you've got a pump and plumbing and a reservoir. You know, you're going to be probably $400 to set the system up. And I just don't have it right now. Would love to do it, but just don't have it right now. Whereas this, I can do it for about $30. And it's going to make it a lot easier for us to water, or Samantha to water. So we're thinking we'll start out with this when we get going on the farmers markets, and maybe we can start earning some money. Then maybe we'll have the money to do an upgrade later on, but even this will be an upgrade for now over the watering can. So just one thing new today, but so other than that, I think I'm going to call it a night, and we'll catch up with you next time. So have a good one. Thanks for watching.